Good afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic coming to you this afternoon. The rain is just now finally stopping. Boy, it has been tricky here. Sweltering heat, humid, as you can see, the lens constantly. And it has just been pouring on us in southern Mississippi here. Nearly impossible to get anything done, but we're making the most of these short, tiny little breaks in the rain. It's actually still raining right now while it's sunny. This in the back of the pickup truck is actually treated wood, so it's okay to be out in the rain. That's a future project. Let me get inside the bus here and get some AC, get out of the humidity. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hey again, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Last night was wonderful. I slept in the bus. Not the first time I've slept in this bus, but the first time I've slept in this bus with it almost livable. It's still campable right now. Diana slept inside the air conditioning there. I tested out the mini splits and my new bed, y'all. Check it out. As we walk to the rear of the bus, I just want to show that we have utilized every inch of the back of the diesel pusher back here with a monstrous, and this is upgraded now, a monster California King mattress. I want to thank RVmattress.com, Brooklyn Bedding, for sending this one out to me and giving us an awesome, comfortable, thick mattress here in the bus. The mattress arrived 2 days ago. It was dropped off right in front of the schoolie, actually. I got a dolly and wheeled it on over to the doors of the bus, hucked it inside the door, slid it all the way down the aisle, and plopped it up on our bed platform. From there, it was just a matter of taking off the plastic and pulling it to pull the plastic off. And once I got it all expanded on the bed and fit properly with the pillow top side up, I cut the plastic and watched it expand. They do recommend a full 24 hours before you use the mattress, so it has that time to expand, but it amazes me how small a package that it can come and then turn into something so ginormous and comfortable. I've got the inverter fan going crazy right now, so don't mind the sound of the fan back there. Got to have the AC going. Let me pull this back and show you part of this, just so you can see how beautiful this mattress is. By Brooklyn Bedding. Yeah! It's ginormous! It's so comfortable, guys. You guys know I sleep hot. I'm not comfortable when I'm hot or uncomfortable. Luckily, we do have the mini split, climate controlled, aimed right down on us. But this is an awesome, comfortable bed because it's constructed with a Glacotex cooling cover and a cooling infused foam inside. And the pillow top, so this is actually an add-on feature. The mattress would usually be this. This is all pillow top on top of the foam. And it's a cooling material. It's hard to explain, but no matter what, even when the AC is not on in here, when you touch this, it's cold to the touch. It stays cold on your face, even through the sheet. And the one I got is the Aurora Luxe with the cloud pillow top in California King. The same exact one I have in my Bigfoot, but that's a queen size. This is a California King size. Factory direct quality and price. 120 night sleep trial. The fan's turning on. Limited lifetime warranty and free shipping. I love my RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out RVmattress.com. You can click the link below in the video description or go to RVmattress.com/nomadicfanatic and get 30% off your order. Use code nomadicfanatic. Or you can simply scan the QR code that's been on the screen right there. Simple, from your phone. Thank you again, RV Mattress, for sponsoring today's video and keeping me comfortable. Now back to the video. I'm going to be doing couple more things as far as decorating the Catio/Stealth litter box. Today I'll actually finished up the door, but I want to put some legs on here with a magnet and a hinge. So what we do is, it's time for me to clean the litter box, little hole right here with magnets that are designed. And they're really strong magnets, actually. And then hinges on the bottom. So when those legs pop out, I want this to rest like this so that I can slide the litter box out and have it kind of straddle this piece of wood right here so that I can clean out the litter box and then close it back up. And also vacuum around the edges and all the spots where the kitties are going to go. I want to bring Opie and Chunks in here to test this out tonight while I sleep in here to see how they do with the litter box. So I will finish that project up today. In the meantime, Billy and I have been, well, we got 2 umbrellas out there and we're kind of cutting wood in the rain. At least we have been. Right now is really when we should be doing more, but our lunch is on the way. Inside is starting to look a little different back here, guys. 2 more walls have gone up since my last video. And I can honestly say that the second half of the bus from the middle back is constructed, there's no more walls. There's nothing more architectural back here except for a few minor little details. So we have this wall here that'll separate the TV entertainment center. This will be a storage area here, a very large storage area from floor to ceiling, right across from the Nintendo arcade system here. Next to that, we've got the shower, which we only haven't put the walls on yet because we haven't pressure tested the water behind this. So we're going to be doing that very, very soon, pressure testing all that. Next is the bathroom toilet area with extra storage. Diana got this really cool, like medicine cabinet looking rustic piece of, it's actually an ammunition case that we were going to put up here that opens up on the side. So lots of leg room here in this part of the bathroom with the toilet, with also room for storage. And then the other thing that's new over here is Diana's vanity is coming together with one of our 2 awesome quarter barrel medicine cabinet style things. Let me actually crank this light on real quick. We've got the mirror set up, but Diana's going to paint all this in the next coming days. We got this that opens up. It'll be hinged for extra storage down there. And then, of course, the front of this will open for other things like toothbrushes, shampoo, soaps, conditioners, there on the outside. But what a great use of that. Billy is a wonderful carpenter there, and it's fun seeing his projects. So once we get the water situation set up, there will be access to everything down here for the plumbing in case I need to swap any of that out. Then we've got Diana's closet here, which we're going to need to figure out what kind of bins we need and where the shelves are actually going to be. I'm going to have 3 bins on the bottom of my closet here with a rod up here to hold all my Harley shirts. And other than that, I think now you get the gist of how the back of the bus is going to be built and how it's going to accommodate us. This closet, we may even have room for a vacuum cleaner and a laundry basket. We haven't decided where we're actually going to do the shelves and how we're going to do it, but you can never have enough storage in a bus, right? And we got the T molding, or L molding for all the sides. These walls are also going to be painted. We've got rope trim for up here. And then we need to get the inner trim for all the places there. So that's all coming soon. It's just, everything is tedious. And, oh, I forgot. The shower is actually functional. So, like I said, we need to water test it, but we did get the hole drilled to the bottom. I'll show you that outside. So underneath here, you'll see where that pipe comes through the floor right there. And we have our P-trap. And right on the other side is where it needs to go, right there in the middle for the black tank with the gray tank next to it. But remember, we can't install those tanks flat on these compartments. They need to be raised up. So one of our future projects involves these 2 by 8 by 5 foot pressure treated wood lumber underneath to hold the tanks up and to secure them. Also, yep, still in seat here because it was pouring when we got back, is all of the composite board L trim. Guys, that was expensive. We needed 86 feet of that for all the corners in the bus. And they charged by the linear foot. Ouch. We're going to end up painting it anyway, but I don't want those raw corners, so... And then we got some other supplies for other builds and stuff like that, but getting there, guys. We're getting there. Diana Diana's going to leave me for a little bit and go on a trip. I know I had mentioned in a previous video that we were thinking about taking the bus out as is and camping in it. But, like I said, Diana's going to go on a little trip of her own, and so I need to take her to the airport, actually. She's going to fly out and leave Billy and I to the bus work, and then I'll pick her up in a week. So I'll be without Diana for some time here in Mississippi. But I've got plenty of projects. Billy and I have plenty to keep us busy until the end of the month. And then next month, just knocking stuff out, you know. It doesn't feel like it because the rain and the weather has definitely been dragging me down quite a bit lately. But we are getting there, okay? We're getting there. All right, I put a little hinge on the 2x4. So this can act as a moving leg. I'll drill some pilot holes here. Alright, still need to paint those. I was thinking about putting a magnet on the end, like to snap them in, but I kind of like how they're just going to free... Let's see if this works, actually. Oh yeah, they just hang loose. Although it might take two hands to get it to there. Get that one to there. Now, slide it right out, and the whole half-inch piece of plywood is supported on its own custom legs. I like that. Alright, let me paint this, and then we'll call this part of it done. Alright, got them painted to match. Looks pretty custom right there. Alright. Put this outside. It is starting to rain again. I cannot believe how much it rains in southern Mississippi. It's impossible to do anything. So I can put all the saws away, and all the tools, and all the wood, and cover everything back up again. By the way, though, I want to thank all the viewers, all the smart viewers of mine who told me about that paintbrush hack. It works great for the bigger paintbrushes that don't fit in a Ziploc bag. I just wrap them in a Home Depot bag, fold it over itself, put it in the fridge. And I've used that brush like 3 times. Stays perfectly soft and nimble every time. Don't even have to clean it. Cat expert, but I'm pretty sure there's something underneath the fridge in the furnace area. It could be a bug. It could be a bug. Matter of fact, it might be a flying bug. At first, before I started making the video, I was thinking it was possibly a mouse in my RV, which is a really stupid idea with 4 cats. But now I believe it's some sort of a flying bug. Because this is getting all of their attention right now. So, something is underneath the fridge in the furnace area. What is it, Chunks? Chunks! What is it? What'd you guys find? Is it a bug? You don't want to tell me yet? Okay. Let me know as soon as you know something, okay? Okay. Is it still in there? Okay. You keep an eye on it. Keep sniffing it. Thank you. Tara, you gonna help now too? Okay, Tara. Opie was sleeping. Opie wasn't interested. Okay. Alright, guys. Not the first time I've put water in this tank. We've already tested to make sure there's no leaks in the physical 100-gallon tank itself. But this will be the first time that we run water past the toilet and on the other side of the rig. And the drain plug is closed. And the drain plug is closed since last time I drained it. Okay, so we got enough water in the tank to get up to where the water pump feeds from to be able to test this system. Again, we've already tested the toilet side. Now we're going to be going back to try to fill up the hot water heater, the water heater that's down here. Hey, Billy. You need that? The tool? So it's an 8-gallon water heater. So once I turn on the water pump, it's going to act like there's a leak. It's just going to go for a while because it's got to fill that up and build pressure there. Once that happens and that gets filled up, 8 gallons gets transferred from the tank into the water tank, then we'll be able to test all of the valves on the back of the shower here and everything else underneath. If we still hear something similar to like burr, 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 then we know we have a problem before we turn on this. There it goes. Normally I would be worried that it's doing that, but again, we're filling up the tank that's underneath here. And you can kind of hear it. Listen. I don't see any leaks though, so that's promising. Any moment, that should turn off down there. Sounds like it's slowing down. Getting close. It's definitely ramping down. All right. Water pump is off, and it doesn't sound like it's cycling. It's not going burn, 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 as if there's a leak. Okay, don't know if I showed it last time, but we did change the normal faucet here to the sprayer, which ironically did move it up even higher in here. Diana and I also got some poly for this wood up here to protect the wood here and a couple other places, but this is our first chance to turn it on and see if it works. We got water! Yes! Awesome, and I hear the water pump just kicked on. So we have a working shower, guys. Awesome. All right, and then this bucket just caught everything that came out of the P-trap right there. So add to the rainwater out here. So we're getting close. We're getting closer on the water system today. We just have to kind of work in like shifts, and I tried to film earlier out here and it just unloaded on me halfway through setting up all my tools and everything. I'm just like, Eric, it's gonna rain. Like, just be prepared for that. So yeah, we'll start knocking things out. Like I said, I gotta take Diana to the airport super early in the morning, so I'll get back to you with a cup of coffee here in about 8 hours, 10 hours. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
We are blessed to have an airport right here in, well, it's Biloxi, Gulfport, but it's very, very close to the property. So, where are you going, honey?
I'm going to New York.
See some friends?
Yes.
Get a break from me.
Yeah, I need a break from you. No, I don't. I don't need a break from you.
Well, we're gonna keep working on the bus while you're gone. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I will be spending time with my friend's helping her nest, preparing for her baby.
Are you vlogging?
Yes, I will be vlogging.
Oh, can I tell? If you haven't heard by now, I feel like I've mentioned it several times on my channel and a post and a few other places, but Diana's not on YouTube anymore. So for all those of you that ask in the comments, where's Diana's channel? You've chosen to take a step away from YouTube, and
yes.
You want to tell them where you're at?
I am now on Rumble, which is another platform similar to YouTube, and it's free.
It's free. You don't need an account. It's identical to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go there and watch all of her videos there instead.
Yeah. And if you don't want to go to Rumble, you can also see the videos on my Patreon. And then I will also be posting a few videos on TikTok.
Instagram. You still do
Instagram. Yeah, I have my Instagram.
I'll put all her socials in the video description below, so definitely check out because she's still got that other side of our adventures with everything. It's kind of that way you get a little bit of both. I'm going to be concentrating more on my channel and my perspective, and she's going to be focusing on her part. Of course, you'll see both of us in each other's videos still, like normal and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, still just trucking along. I'm going to try to get as much as I can get done. This airport is also not very busy. It's an international airport, but we've been here before when we flew back to Quartzsite to pick up the other rigs.
Yeah.
And it's very, very nice. So I'm gonna quit this one. You guys go over and check out Diana's road life over on Rumble, and she'll probably have an update here in a couple days of her adventures getting on the plane and everything. And I'll see when we get back. Okay.
I'm gonna miss you.
Miss you too, honey. Yep. Right off to our right, there's the Gulfport Biloxi Airport, International Airport there. Very, very small, quiet airport. Easy to get in and out of this place. Have a good flight. Enjoy the no humidity up there. And I'll pick you up in a week, okay?
There's definitely not gonna be humidity over there. It'll be cold.
Have a good flight. Let me know when you get in. I'll see you guys in a few days back on the bus.